Ahoy! Avast and why are ya, massive bastards? We return to Sunless Sea, and hopefully things are going to look a touch better this time round. Yes, we have just returned to port after absolutely getting my arse handed to me. We've gone and shot a crab and made a shady deal with some shady individuals, in a manner which can only be described as rather shady. Now, what we're planning on going and doing? We've got lots of stuff to do. We've got a merchant venturer. We've got a visit to Clathamon? You're all Zela now, after all. And a few other things as well. So let's have a look. Corrals in Wasat Docks. That will require me using some. Remember what's a child in London is. Fair enough. And as you can see, we're starting to get more interesting options with our more options with our interactions. If that made sense. We will probably actually grab a tomb colonist on our way back because that just seems like easy money at this point. I've got 15 gold. Let us. The university. The university is an inexhaustible appetite for secrets, specimens, and other tidbits of esoteric lore. Provide a secret to prove yourself worthy of entry. So I can use a secret to go and chat with some more interesting people. Quite impressed. Oh yes, the university's maritime liaison whispers breathily. Oh yes, this is quite a tasty one. Let me explain it to you. He explains, teeth glinting. I have gained a page. A twist in your tail. You are now Favours Antiquarian. Interesting, and I've lost a secret. You can come to Z for stories and other treasures. So, I have a little favour. So, I'm assuming favours are a bit more of a currency than I would expect in this, which is quite nice. Tale of Terror. Oh, Jesus Christ. Interesting. You get rid of each time you return to London. Fair enough. Let us return to where we're going, and let's have a little look. You know what? Let's get a tattoo. Let's look awesome. This is interesting. So this is actually upgrades I can pay for. What have we got here? Mirrors by 2, Veil by 2, Iron by 2. What are the other ones here? What would I need of that? Vision of the Surface. I know where I need to get that from. And Moves in the Great Game. Cardamom statues are coded messages for spies. Perhaps you have a hidden motive. Interesting. Let's just... fair enough. Let's avoid that for the moment, because I'd like to have the opportunity to try everything. Let's have a look at the merchant venturer. An urchin tugs your sleeve. Governor wants a word. Oh god, that was awful. A brooding figure waits at the lamplight's edge. I have need of a reliable agent. Failing that, an inventive one. Here are my requirements. He has very specific needs, but he'll pay much better than market rates. He won't ask how you came by these things. The venturer has a request between further or check your journal. An occurrence. Your objective of the venturer's venture. Quality is now 1. A dream and a scheme. Fair enough. So, more shady businesses. What have we got here? Hunting trophies and scintillax. Poor Cecil. Usually northeast or thereabouts. Scintillax comes from around 1,000 echoes for 7. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, these sound like things I would need to do after I've cranked myself up to 11 somewhat. Let's have a look here. What are we going for? Memory distant shores. So I can cash these in as well. Fabulous. The alarming scholar is mercurial, to say the least. Creates sudden moves and provoking teeth. Possibly her. Is it her? Appointed as University Maritime Liaison was precautionary to keep his... Is it his? Razor sharp enthusiasm for causing too many injuries in the faculty. Yes, the scholar whispers breathily. I have a budget for acquisitions. What have you brought me? Oh, Jesus Christ. So this is where I can go to cash in some more of my interesting knowledge. So let's pop that and see what we get. Right. Wells of emotion. As the alarming scholar listens, tears well in the depths of those shining, or is it blazing eyes? They overflow, splashing onto the deck blotter. Stop! She sobs at last. This is too beautiful. Allow me to bring them a core of memories I wish each individual tone recalled. Oh, that's fantastic. It's got a core to remember this stuff for you. So I gain more favours, and I gain some echoes. Fabulous. This is what I'm looking for. Let's pop the Z story as well. Difficult dictation. Thrilling! Let me hear every detail. First I must find my fountain pen. Oh, how regrettable. It has a spider impaled on the nib. Excuse me. Let me... Good heavens, it's still alive. Pass me that volume of Gibbon. There we go. Do you have another pen? I hate when that happens. Oh, fair enough. So we've got a nice bit of cash floating around now, but we should probably go to London and go and grab a tomb colonist. An emigrant will pay to be taken north to Vanderbilt. It's oddly difficult to die in fallen London, but when a Londoner is too tatty and wretched to live, they wrap themselves in bandages and take ship for the tomb colonies. Your crew cart these ones aboard in padded coffins. They'll sleep there until the journey is done. Fair enough. Well, got them. Let us fuck off in the direction of there, and then we will probably head south. Let us go. Let's see, I've got fuel. Oh, hang on a second. No, no, no. Oh. Ow! That was not smart. Right, let's dock again and quickly go and buy some supplies, because I just realised that's probably not the best idea to just run off without that. Interesting. Shimmering complexion is still hard, stomach humanation, so the magician claims. Interesting. How does that not count anything? For efficiency, engine power. Engine power 1,800. Am I supposed to be? I'm really cagey of selling stuff, and just on the off chance I can't actually go and get it again. So we'll wait until we've got a little bit more money, and then we'll see what happens. Right. Scintillac? Coral the Grums and Moonlight that makes marvellous jewellery or terribly expensive tea. Right. Supplies. Buy. And that was all I could afford. God damn it. Right. Onwards to victory or horrible squirty death. I'm not entirely sure what it could be. Oh, shit. Don't want to go into battle just yet. And we head off in search of adventure, money, not getting my shit caved in. Any of these things. All of these things. Hopefully not too many of these things. It would get pretty bad otherwise. And it appears my frame rate is chugging. Give me a second. Oh, good grief. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that's going to improve things ever so slightly. I don't know what's going wrong with my PC at the moment. It's just being an absolute bitch when you're trying to complete anything or record anything. So I'm just at that point where, oh dear, laughter from the foredeck. Interesting. That point where it just will refuse to actually record with any kind of performance anymore. Hopefully I'll be upgrading it in the not too distant future. But for the moment, I'm just sitting here grumbling because everything's being a prick once again. There we go. Venderbright. Just a straight shot north. Let's just go. See what we can find, what we can kill, what we can sell, and just generally dust, echoes, even a sepia into the air. Ah yes, the tomb colonies. Back here again. I do not want to see anything pop out of the water and rape me in the face, but this is always the outside possibility. I should have a little chat with our navigator. Anything I can do with you? What do you want at the Z? Let's not ask. The answer Z. The water's beneath the earth. Right, round the corner here, and let us see what price we can get for our people. Hang on a second. Oh, round the corner. Let's have a little quick look in our hold. How many have we picked up? Technically passengers rather than goods, but you'd never know to talk to them. Interesting. Well, doesn't seem to be like I could pick up any extra ones. I'm just going to do one at a time, but hopefully it will get me a decent bit of swag. At least a small bit. My terror is slowly decreasing, which is quite nice. Right, and after this we shall go south and see what we can find down there. Round the corner. Gradually slow it down. And we arrive in Venderbright. Here we go. Days of shrooms and roses. The new tomb colonist surveys Venderbright, shaking her head. It won't do, she says. It won't do at all. Oh, god damn it. I had no idea the place would be quite so unprepossessing. Perhaps we can liven it up a little Perhaps we can liven it up a little yet. If only I knew a helpful Z captain. Bring 10 units of mushroom wine to Venderbright and perhaps they'll have something for you. Fair enough. Don't suppose it's going to be anything I can... Ooh, hang on a second. Recent image of a long set of reptile gods stands in the temple and the storytellers gather here. Interesting, so... Far above... I can sell these here. That's what I'm... Oh, I'm being dense. Let's see. Fuel, supplies, and things of that nature. Right. Well, let's have a look around. Let's have a look at the tomb colony again, see what we've got. So, explore Venderbright. So we have got something queued up if we do want to go and do something. So let's have a little look-see. Here, they flavour candlelight over they flavour candlelight? Yes, tastes like tallow. Over gaslight. The shadows are swag like cobwebs. Swiggity swag. The tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculpture until they laugh or cough. One building in 3 seems abandoned. Captain, a raggedy fellow. Captain, I'm a good seaman. I'm yours if you'll have me. Will you have me? I'm hungry. I'll work hard. He seems likely enough, if a little ragged and sorrowful. Take him with you, leave him here, pay his passage home. 250 echo. Jesus Christ. I could use an extra hand. Strangely too chancy. I've heard stories about things in the shape of sailors. Oh, you just don't like his face. He seems legit. He's got a pipe. You won't be sorry. I'll work double watches. Ask everyone. They'll tell you I have a good name. Yes, yes. Eventually, you get him to stop talking. His enthusiasm is promising, if a little pitiable. Maybe further effects from this decision. Oh, shit. Well, that's all for now. You've gained 1 crew, up to a total of 6, and I have a stranger on it. There is a Zillion who beckoned you for a berth. He's done good work, this one, but he's keeping a little shrine to the salt. The name is God of the Horizon, at the back of the hold. Out here, the captain needs all the help he can get, even from sad, strange gods of the farewells. And I've none of this nonsense aboard your ship. If the salt even exists, its attention is dangerous. I'm not going to be that much of an arsehole. You let him keep his salt circle in his chalked arrow. That night, as you stand on the foredeck, a soft breeze comes out of the east. The salt's direction tussles your hair. Passes. Interesting. So I've gained the attention of salt. I'm assuming there are old gods lurking around in the shadows, and they may just get my attention, or I may get theirs. So that may be a good thing, it may not be a great thing. Did I actually get paid for that? Let me just have a quick look. No, 15. You arsehole. Right. Without much further ado, let us go south, and actually, you know what? Quickly, before I do anything else, send off my Z-Bat, see what happens. And blip. There are no islands within Z-Bat's range. Fabulous. Let's have a quick look at our journal. Right, what did you want? The blind bruiser would like a word. New recruit. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Interesting. I've got a pretty sure. London's Adventurous Potter, Admiralty Commission, Venturous Scheme, Venturous Desire. Oh, I must have missed something here. Oh, bollocks. I'll just go back down south and see what I can find. We shall rejoin them shortly. And we're just stopping off at Hunter's Keep quickly, just so I can have... I think this is where I can have a chat with the sisters. Let's go and have a little look-see. Haha! Ladies, how are we doing? How are we doing? Let's have a little look here. So let's start with Lucy. Lucy, the middle sister, is sunny, restless, prone to giggles. A daft tale. Lucy leans over and whispers to you confidentially a complex story about a butler, a pig, and an inheritance. You don't follow all the details of the plot, but somehow the pig ends up in the attic and the butler in a vicar's bed. Candles flicker, dishes enter and leave, and the wind butts gently at the window panes. By the time the plum pudding arrives, you're cheerful as you've been in months. Fabulous again. Supplies. Lost hunger. Oh dear, I've got more attention of the gods, and I've lost terror. Fabulous. Well, that was nice. Suppose that's something achieved at the very least. And we're around the port, and we continue on our merry way. I say merry. Slightly insane way. Whatever works. Let's have a look down here. Look at our map again. Oh dear, the size of the map is kind of terrifying at this point, but I think we're just going to have to deal with it. Let's have a little look-see down here. Passing the point of... passing the lighthouse. Or is it the light ship? I think this one's the ship. Yes, it is. Past Merry London. And over the abyss. I'm always really leery of the abyss, just in case something comes out of it. Tickles my undercarriage with its big noodly appendages, which would not be particularly nice at all. Yes. This is my only gripe that I have with this game at the moment is simply that the starting ship you have is fucking awful. Oh, that's interesting. What the hell is that? Oh, bugger. Full rebound, full reverse. Ah, balls. Every single time I try and do something clever. Oh, chuff it. See, you can fire the gun early, which I know is a thing people don't mind doing. There. Eat shit. Ow, ow. Ow. Yep, I'm getting my absolute arse handed to me again. Would you awfully mind getting exploded? There we go. Right, let's blow this. Let's dissect this one. Game to the fragment. Seed and impair challenge. Well... just seems like a thing I could do. I didn't necessarily need to stave off the hunger. Unfortunately, my hull is starting to look a little bit threadbare. Oh, balls. Oh, balls. There's another one. There's another one. No. No. Oh, god damn it. My shooting skills apparently are truly appalling. Ow. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. There we go. You absolute cockmongler. Ugh. I hate crabs. Let's just eat this one. There we go. Lost hunger. We can carry on. I'm trying to save as many of my supplies as I humanly can. Oh, I've lost so much fuel. Just keeping on top of your supply rate is absolutely appalling here. Oh, great, and terror's increasing, which is always nice. Let's see, we found Mutton Island. Got various things hither and thither. Murray Straits. Let's have a hook around here and see what we can see in the nice murky Z. A little bit... I'm slightly annoyed that so many of these things appear to just go, yeah, just find this thing in the middle of absolute nowhere without much of an indication as to where you're supposed to be going. Let's send out the Z-Bat again, see what we can find. Into the fog bank. I'm going to struggle to see our foe. The Cumane Canal is some distance to the south. Fair enough. Little ships throng the watershed. The crew grow wistful. They swap old stories of sunlit sea. We draw near to the Cumane Canal, the way to the surface. Which would be the way out, as far as I'm concerned. And is already starting to look a little bit sodding tempting, as this game is just shitting on me at this point.